Aloha, my name is Dylan Anderson, and this is the build of the Shattered Sky Vault Dungeon. I do have another video that's about a half hour long showing the entire process of me making it, but I'll keep this one short for class, and I'll link both videos. So we got the demo area I've been working on down here, and let's see here. I kind of found a place where this dungeon should be kind of up here past this village. Right down in here, inside these clouds. So Jack will be able to come up, talk with the merchant again. I'm just going to have him kind of placed around the world so he can buy goods, sell items he's found and stuff, and kind of give a description. And then Jack will come over here and see Gloomgill. I might have a trigger for a door right here. After he talks to Gloomgill. I haven't gotten to the cinematics or voices yet. This week I'll be working on that. Let's look at the milestone. So I'm going to create the map, find a map, create the map, draw the map, which is on my website. Start the build with using the assets I have, which I did create a few more for this level, which was really fun. And then writing the paper and then the extra credit. I want to update Jack to 4K because when I first built him, it was about a year and a half ago. And so I didn't have the proper stuff to do it. So I did update him a little bit. Why does he look like that? Here we go. All right, so we'll just kind of go through the level and then I can play a little bit. So he comes in through here. He'll see the giant, a dead giant, which he's going to find a weapon on, probably a lightning staff or a wind staff. This is a mushroom that he's going to have to pick up for later on in the level. And then once he kind of does this area, this dungeon door is going to explode and he can pass through. I got a little jumping parts just to make it easy in the beginning, and then it gets harder throughout the level. I also made these save checkpoints, so if he does fall off in certain areas, he'll be able to come back to these checkpoints and try again, because I did make it a little difficult to jump through everything because it goes up and down and around. So start from here real quick. So we do have these moving platforms. And I'm going to make like triggers down below, so if he does fall, he can't. Oh, I don't have the jump yet, so he's not the jump animation on there yet, so that's why he's not looking like he's jumping. I'm almost there, though. Just got to turn this in. So these clouds will be moving. Jack will have to discover this one. Oh, I missed. But yeah, so if you miss, what will happen is he'll just go back up to the checkpoint up there. So he's going to have to come down here. These clouds will be moving, and he's going to discover the first fractured stone. And we have these new guys right here, new enemies. The Nimblex, I believe yep, the Nimblex. So I'm going to put some animations on him, have him shoot like some purple lightning for, battles and stuff. Yep, and he's going to have to collect one of these fragments. There's going to be 3 throughout the level on these floating vine islands. We also got some coins right here he can collect. And then there's, like I said before, there's a couple more mushrooms, which is going to be for a small puzzle. It's not going to be too difficult, just kind of collecting stuff and putting it in this couple basins. So then this cloud moves back and forth this way. And so Jack can hop back on there, get back here. These clouds are going to be coming up and down, which I do have implemented, and I do have the code for all that, which I put in my other video. But yeah, as you can see, these clouds are moving up and down. Kind of gives it a little fun. Then he's going to come back up here, get back up on these clouds up here, and then he can get to this little rocky area, which he's going to find more mushrooms. Now, each of these mushrooms, Not all of them are going to be able to pick up, so it's going to take Jack a little bit to kind of find each one to be able to find 10 mushrooms and set them in the water. So if Jack didn't find the 3 that are outside this, he's going to have to go back and get those 3 mushrooms. But the rest are in here, which he's going to have to find. Come up here, go to the inventory, go to the quest items, drop item. So then the item's going to be dropped. I got to fix a couple physics on this, but it's okay. So once the trigger is triggered in here, what's going to happen is this skull is going to explode. Once the skull explodes, he's going to have to jump on these vines. Oh, we have a checkpoint right here for these vines because it's kind of difficult. Not too difficult, but if it falls, it would suck to have to do it again. So he's going to come down here, collect a coin. Now he's going to collect this key right here. Once he collects this key, he's going to have to go back all the way back through this way and unlock this door. This door is going to explode. He's going to walk through, see another checkpoint because it gets a little harder again. These clouds are going to move back and forth. Which isn't too difficult, kind of fun. I'll have that jumping done today once I'm done with this video. This is kind of fun. You just got to jump through here, collect a coin. And he's going to come to another door. He's got to jump through all this kind of stuff. I'm going to be placing the Nimblex all throughout this level everywhere. So Jack's going to constantly be fighting and collecting, whatever items he drops. But then, see, I have a couple more moving platforms up here to get to a mini boss. And once you get to the mini boss up here, he's going to have to fight this mini boss. And then we're going to have some moving clouds. I'm not quite done with this yet. Today or tomorrow, I'll have everything kind of finished with this while I'm setting around assets and more fun stuff to do. He's going to come back over to an island like this, collect the next fracture stone. And then the last fracture stone I'm going to have, once Jack beats this guy, this door is going to explode. And now he's going to meet the big boss. And his name is the Warden of Unspoken Truths. He's going to have lightning and just kind of fight Jack. I'm going to have some special health clouds over here that Jack can hit and get the health beans. Kind of like The Legend of Zelda, but I want to make it a little bit different. And then once he defeats him, I'm going to have another one of those islands kind of down here where Jack can get the last fracture stone. And then once he defeats him, he can, walk all the way back through here pretty easy and out of the level. Yep. So this week we're gonna do assets, obstacles, stuff like that to make it some more fun gameplay, make it look really nice. And then I'm gonna do some cool cutscenes with some custom voices. Then I'm gonna play test it myself. I might have a buddy of mine test some of it out too. I'm gonna do a blog for this. I'm going to record everything that I'm doing and kind of speed it up and post it to my social media accounts. And then if I have some extra time, I might animate the boss fights. I'll just have to get the animations running, which won't be too difficult. So, all right. Thank you.